The latest national survey among high schoolers does show some encouraging news tonight. There's decreasing use of most drugs, alcohol, and cigarettes as well. News 8's medical reporter Jocelyn Menta has your back tonight with what you need to know about this current trend in our state. Jocelyn.
Ann and Darren, the experts I talked with say Connecticut generally reflects what's going on nationally, but there are some troubling trends that do stand out.
The legalization of marijuana for recreational and medical use has led to a growing acceptance and shrinking perception of harm. But it's not the pot of the 60s and 70s.
Now it's about growing pure forms of marijuana, getting strains that are more and more potent.
Now more potent in a liquid, oil, or wax-like form, with vaping fast becoming the tool of choice among students in Connecticut to inhale the stuff. A survey of 2,500 students in the Valley by behavioral health care provider BH Care reflects the problem.
The survey showed that we have students using vaping devices, and then we have students who say, they like the buzz feeling that it gives them from using the vaping devices.
Pam Motti hears it from high school students she meets while talking about the danger of drug addiction.
They replace it with the marijuana oil, so they're getting a high from it without the odor of the marijuana.
Patricia Reamer heads up the Behavioral Health Network at Hartford Healthcare.
The other thing that I'm hearing recently is that the kids believe somehow that vaping pot is better for their lungs, and that's just not true. The jury's still out on the whole vaping issue.
Drinking alcohol also taking on a different taste, which can start as early as 12 years old.
Our students aren't just drinking to experiment with alcohol, they're drinking to get drunk.
I don't think there's a good understanding of how dangerous that is, that you can actually overdose from too much alcohol.
Opiate use not going away anytime soon. Andy Buccaro is the executive director of Project Courage, where adolescents and young adults come for treatment.
Early on, you can talk about different things in terms of socially being accepted, seeing other kids doing it, wanting to be part of the popular crowd. But also, I think a big motive is the level of stress we're seeing with a lot of our adolescents.
The low cost of heroin tightens that stranglehold.
Once you get to the point where you're using heroin, then the motive becomes more about, I need to be okay, I need to be normal.
The prescription pill exchange increasingly happening one-on-one.
They just talk one-on-one with each other. I have this, and you should try this. I'll give you 2 of this for 1 of that.
There is a downward trend among high schoolers for opioids, not so among young adults.
If we look at our admissions, for example, it's the 18 to 26-year-olds that are truly, we're seeing just huge numbers.